So yesterday we just created all the structure of the framework, different components, and all the predefined code related classes we created, like driver installation related classes we created, listeners classes we created, listeners component classes, and also we have created utility classes, right? We created utility classes, and also we have created different output folders like logs, screenshots, reports, right? We created them also, and also some resources also we created. Resources means we want loggers. Loggers, we can use log4j. And we have created another one, config.properties file for global properties. You can store in the config.properties. That is another one we created. So these are all things we have done till now. Let's go and understand each class. So what is this WebdriverFactory class? In the factory package, what is TestBase class? So you have to explain like that. We have a factory component. Under that, we have a WebdriverFactory or WebDriver related reusable methods. Again, methods only. I give everything methods only again. WebDriver methods will be there. So this WebdriverFactory class, so what it is doing is, okay, so I'm going to explain this entire code. First thing is you are going to initialize the browser here. You're going to initialize the browser. The browser initialization is going to be done in this WebdriverFactory class. WebDriver initialization, browser settings, takes a screenshot related. These things I'm going to store in this WebdriverFactory class. So the loggers, basically we have a loggers, private static final logger log equal to log manager dot get logger and this class name dot get name method. This is the logging purpose. All your messages you can log and it will show in the under logs folder. I'll tell you that also, where how you configured sir, all this, how it will go, and you can ask, but I'll show you that how we configured and where I configured. I'll show you that. Then, so this second 44 line, resource bundle. That means wherever your resource, this resource or this resource, the resource bundle related files if you want to read. So now I have config.properties file, this file. This data, if I want to read, I'm going to use the WebdriverFactory. Inside I have written a resource bundle class. So where this resource bundle class is available under java.util package. So what this resource bundle will do? It will so read the under resources folder, whatever the files are there that you can read. So then I'm going to highlight the elements. So all the elements I'm going to highlight, and I'm declaring one instance of that. So this WebDriver instance, WebdriverFactory class. So see that. Private static final WebdriverFactory instance equal to new WebdriverFactory. What I'm doing here, I made also private this object reference. What is happening here? And also I made a constructor as a private. I forget to tell this in the constructor time. If you make a private constructor for any class, you are stopping creating object for that class in another classes. That means you can create only one instance of that class, not many. That's a private constructor defines. In the class, if there is a private constructor, that means you are stopping that creating many objects for that class. Only single instance only will be there. Only single instance will be available. That is here. I created only one instance of this class. Why like that? This is the principles. So this is also called design principles. We call this singleton design principle, singleton design patterns. We are following singleton design pattern. First, your instance variable you are declaring private, and you create a private constructor. So that you are telling, stop it. See that then instance method, I'm getting this instance, I'm making as a public. Return this instance. So this is the process of singleton design pattern. So what is singleton design pattern? Inside the class, you create a private constructor that will stop the many object creation for that class. Only single instances only you can create in the same class only. That instance you can use in another place by creating a method, getInstance method. That getInstance method should return same class type, the return type. See that. So then it returns. So tomorrow, wherever you want, you can use this same instance. So that is this WebdriverFactory related singleton design pattern we are following here. If they ask you also, this is a very important point. Have you used the design patterns? You can tell, yes, singleton design pattern I have used. So my WebdriverFactory instance, I declared private and private constructor. So I'm getting that instance with a public method, the return type method. Is this clear? What is the singleton design pattern?
Yes, Ramesh.
Okay. So now another important point, private, static, thread local, WebDriver, thread local driver equal to new thread local. So here also thread local is a class in Java. This thread local is nothing but each thread, this instance will be automatically shared among all the threads, and one object only you are passing, but it will serve for all the threads. So that is the thread local concept. Thread local is so how many instances, how many threads you are going to launch, all the threads independently served by this variable. That's a thread local driver instance I created. First one, you are getting the driver. You are getting the driver. First driver instance you are getting. So for that, what you need to pass? You need to pass the browser. String browser. What is the parameter you have to give? So get driver string browser. You are giving a browser name. So resource bundle object, resource bundle dot get bundle. Which resource bundle? In this, so many are there, right? Which resource bundle you want? Configure resource bundle I want. So you pass which resource bundle you need to get. That will get it here. Then, so this method is returning a WebDriver instance. So WebDriver driver equal to null I am declaring. Highlight rb.get string highlight. See that. So in the config dot, let me close all these things. Okay. See that. Can you see here a highlight? What is the highlight value I have given here? True. That means I am telling in my configuration properties file. So in the my configuration properties file, I am controlling you want to run in headless mode, or you want to run in incognito mode, or you want to run in highlight. So you want to highlight the element. I'm setting here. I can toggle here, but this value is going to be same. Key is going to be same, but the only value you can change, true or false, you can change. So true, highlighted equal to true. Now, so what is happening here is I'm calling this value. How I am calling this? See this.
What is that headless, Ramesh?
Headless mode means, okay, I didn't explain that to you guys, right? So generally we are how we are running your test case by opening the browser, right?
Yeah.
Right, we are opening the browser.
Yes.
So you are in the Jenkins, in the CI/CD pipeline. Generally, you are not going to open the browser. You will run backend without browser opening. That is called headless mode, we call that. Silent mode, we call that. So I'll show you here also, we're going to run in headless mode, okay?
Okay.
So how to run in headless mode also important. Running in with the browser visibility, it's a different story. It will work for you. But when you're running in silent mode, you will see a lot of errors. So that is the challenge, a very, very challenging task. So such kind of issues we need to solve them. And that I'll show you how to run in headless mode, and we'll run in the Jenkins also in headless mode.
Why do we do headless mode, Ramesh? What is the purpose or
Good
advantage?
point, right? Yeah, good point. So why do you need to run in headless mode is, so in the Jenkins, if the browser is opening, different people will come and they will do their actions. And it will disturb, right? If you touch that browser and your cursor will move away here and there, and then your test cases will fail. Right? Or if, for example, if 100 people are there, 100 people triggered their automation, 100 browsers will keep running. It will consume more memory, right? If you open every resource, it will occupy the memory. Am I right or not?
Yes.
So to avoid that, so any traffic on that, anything, disturbance to others, we're completely stopping, running only silent mode. You don't want to show. Don't show that, but it will run on that browser only. So you're going to specify which browser you run in silent mode. So Chrome browser, Firefox browser, Edge. You can set that. So that we are going to control here from here also. And let's go here. So I'm getting this value. So I want to highlight. So highlight, see this property, where is there? This property in this is the one. The key I'm getting with a get string method. So resource bundle object dot get string. If so, thread local driver dot get equal to null. Okay, it is null. So try catch block if browser dot equals ignore case constants dot Firefox. If it is Firefox, so I'm creating object for Firefox options class. Set Firefox options. Where is this method? Let's go and see that. What is this method? So Firefox options equal to new Firefox options dot add arguments, disable info bars. For example, you are getting info bars, notifications, you can disable with this. And options dot set accept insecure sites, true you're keeping. And here only you can set. So running in so in the silent mode. This class, this object reference you can use, and you can call this method, you can set here. So in the silent mode. So that how you can set in silent mode. You can see where you can get it. Nice documentation is there in the Selenium itself. Okay, so go to documentation. So WebDriver. And you can see so how to run in silent mode. So they will give better to search in Google. So look for our Selenium thing is there. Where is this Selenium? Selenium.dev. So we're not getting proper results. Here is that. Headless is going up. See, a lot of changes are going to come. Headless is going away. So what they're going to do. So you have to read, okay, reasons, all the reasons. See, let's meet at Selenium conference once again. Headless is going away. So 4.80 released. Now that we got your attention, headless is not actually going away, just the convenience method to set it in Selenium. Yeah, so they don't want to delete, so they won't do that because it's a very useful one. So Selenium 4.8.0 onwards, so they changed the process, how you set the toggle. So why is Selenium doing this? Chromium-based browsers like Firefox, Chrome and Edge browsers are Chromium-based browsers. So those browsers generally headless. If you set headless, if you set to true, before we have only set headless method is there. That method you are setting to true. So like this, you have for example, if you call options dot set headless method was there. So this method is there. If you set to true, it will run in the headless mode. But this is not there now. See, it is deprecated. It's a deprecated. But what is the process? You have to use the add arguments. In the add arguments itself, they have given a the traditional. What are the two headless modes? So the traditional headless, the since version 96 of the Chrome. So allow users to get the full browser functionality. So after 96 to 108, now you need to write headless Chrome you have to write. Or after version 109 after you have to write headless new you have to write. Using headless new should bring a better experience when using headless with the Selenium. So that's a code they have given here. You can see here. So after, so this one options, Chrome options. So options dot this one Java I want. Chrome options equal to new Chrome options. Options dot add arguments headless new. You can use this. This is the headless mode. It will run automatically. So that's a headless mode. I think I am covering that somewhere below. I think set headless is there. We have set headless. Yeah, here I am covering. This is the one you have to Chrome options, CO options. So this is the change. Please make a change. Okay. You also make a change. This is the new change has come now. So add arguments. Where it went. Trade property, where it is going. Get Firefox options, set headless. That's right. This one no need now. Add arguments. So you need to see for Firefox, what is that? So I think Firefox, you should have the same hyphen headless. So please make a change. This code. That's it. Okay. So if you want to run incognito mode, options dot add arguments hyphen incognito. But even for this so Chrome also same. So headless means this one. So if boolean dot parse boolean read property value headless, then run this code I'm saying. So if so this one, and also if you want to run incognito, you use this one. Two if conditions I have used. One is for headless, one is for running in incognito mode. So all are add arguments method. You're adding the argument name hyphen headless new. If you want to run incognito, hyphen incognito. Are we good? These are the browser settings, how you will set with the Chrome options, Firefox options, and Edge options also you can use it. Clear? Any doubts here? Did you make changes? Did you make changes or no?
Yes, Ramesh.
Yes, sir.
Please make this change. All are done? Okay. So people are not responding. I will also move on to the next. Okay. Yeah. So that's I'm setting the Firefox options, then driver equal to new Firefox driver, passing this Firefox options here. Then TL driver dot set this driver, you set it. Else if browser dot equals ignore case constants dot Chrome. I set this value in the Chrome constants class as a final static variable. I said that's why how we can call static variables class name dot static variables. So that's we are calling Chrome options equal to set Chrome options driver equal to new Chrome driver, passing this Chrome options. TL driver dot set. I'm setting the driver for the TL driver. Same for Internet Explorer driver. Same for Edge driver. And so if you want to run in so headless, you are calling that headless mode related. If you want to run incognito, you're running in incognito mode related code. And so else, so I'm running in the Chrome set Chrome options. So method you are calling here. So if you want info bars, all these things, it will so create them. Then so this is the log.info. There are loggers, info, debug, error. So these are the warn. These are the logger related parameters. So these are the methods, basically static methods. Object reference dot the method you call. So log.info, this message will print get driver dot manage method dot delete all. Where is this get driver? So this is the get driver. So that get driver, I'm returning TL driver dot get. So this is going to return WebDriver, and that's this get driver I'm calling here. So get driver dot manage method dot delete all cookies. First deleting the cache, then maximizing the adding implicit weight, then maximizing the browser. So that's the first initialization of a browser. Then I'm going to quit the driver. So get driver dot quit. So TL driver dot set and null your setting. So once you close it, set it to null. So no need of that browsers anymore. And same this, I just explained this. Set Firefox options Edge options, and Internet Explorer, nobody using now. So it's almost deprecated. This we have seen already. So now we are using a resource bundle. Either a resource bundle you can use or this method you can use to read the properties from the properties file, this properties file. This properties file data you can read using this read property method also. I have explained already this one in Java, right? Creating object for properties class, then reading the file with the file input stream, and I'm passing the file where this config.properties file is available. That path I have given in the constants class. Let's go to see here. Config directory equal to user directory plus src test resources config.properties. The path I am giving. So user.directory will give you this current project directory. And current direct project, where is my config file? src test resources plus src test resources, then my file, their config.properties. This is the complete path you have to give. Otherwise, it doesn't understand. So that's the path I have given. So that path I am calling here. Then prop.load, you load all the properties file, and then return prop.getProperty. So this is the how you can read. Otherwise, you are using a resource bundle. That easy. Resource bundle is very easy than this one, right? So resource bundle is easy, but this also reusable method. Just you are going to call this method and give the which key you want to call. That will return string type data. So we are generating the random string, random numbers, random alphanumerics, get screenshot. See that get screenshot method. And get screenshot, you already know how we are generating the screenshot. But this one we are generating the screenshot dynamic. So time-based you are generating. So we are adding the year, month, date, hours, minutes, and seconds. So that format we are generating the screenshot. So you are going to give screenshot name or test case name. Basically, test case name you can give which test case you want to take a screenshot. String timestamp equal to new simple date format. I wanted this format. Format new date. New data class I'm creating object. I'm storing in this timestamp. Then takes a screenshot interface. So that interface object reference variable takes screenshot of getDriver. So getDriver is basically a driver instance. So we used a driver instance, right? For WebDriver, a driver equal to new Chrome driver. That I'm using here getDriver concept. GetDriver method I'm using. That's an instance variable, instance method of WebdriverFactory. So that is returning. And so take screenshot dot get the screenshot as output type file. I want a file type. Same code I explained, and I'm writing here once again. So where you want to copy this file? So constants dot user directory. So I have given. So user directory means you know already. Then screenshots. See that under this. So the root directory of the project. So root directory of the project, that is a user directory. How can you get the user directory? What is the code? System dot get property of user directory. Already I told this concept. So that is going to give this current project directory. You are in the which project? That project directory is given by system.getProperty user.dir. So that, then after that, what is the next one? Where you need to store screenshots? Under screenshot. Then your test case name plus timestamp dot png. So every time it is going to generate the dynamic screenshot. Why I am saying dynamic screenshot? Can you tell me?
Because the time varies, time
Time
changes.
varies, right? You're right. Time varies, right? Every time. That's a dynamic screenshot it will generate. How many times you run? No problem for you. There is no duplicate screenshots. So that is the main advantage of this reusable method. See, all try catch blocks of file utils dot copy file, this source, a new file, and to this destination. This source you are copying into this destination. So e dot get means return the destination. So you're giving the path of that by this method. That's it. That's a reusable methods. And also generate the random string. We have this random string utils method, the class dot random alphabetic. You can give, this will generate the only alphabets with the 5. So 5 I given 5 alphabets, 5 word string only it will generate. That you return. That's a random string. So random number, random string utils dot random numeric 10 numeric numbers it will generate and it will store there. But it is a string format, not a number. Basically, this method is going to give a string one. It's a return type, variable name. So that one I'm calling. I'm returning this value. So random alphanumeric. So I'm getting a string and a number. I'm joining st plus ampersand number. So this is the how to generate the random numbers, all reusable method. Maybe you can move it to WebDriver utils also. So to understand that. Okay, so that's the whole WebDriver factory. Just give me 1 minute. I'm coming.
Sir,
Yeah.
in 200 line, set accept insecure sets true means what will you do the methods? 200 line.
This is basically when you're opening HTTPS websites, you will get so the secure sites directly cannot land in the home page. So some websites, what will happen? And it will ask you accept. That acceptance is done by this one, this method. Then it will open for you home page. Clear?
Oh, clear, sir. Thank you, sir.
So let me show you some examples of that thing. We need a website. I think we have some websites. So this ignore SSL errors that will take care by that method. So I'm just checking. Yeah, here it is. When you open this website, so it won't land directly. See, here you will get, this is the page you will get. This kind of page is handled by this code. This code.
Okay, sir.
If you don't write that, and so you will land here. If you write that, and it will click on this, and it will take all these things, and it will go to home page. It will go to home page basically. Here you will get it. Okay, that's the advantage.
Okay.
This. So take this URLs and try it out. So without that you try, with that also you try. So what is the reference? Observe that. Everyone take and try it out. Now itself you can try it out. A simple method you can write and try it out. Just give me 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay. So let me write this simple thing. Right. In our WebDriver, where is our WebDriver? It is 10G. Okay. So let me quickly write this code. Are you trying or no?
Yes, sir. Trying.
Yes, sir.
Just simply create quickly so that we can run this. So wait dot until expected conditions dot title contains. So what is the title? So what is the title? So welcome to csr.org. And also you can wait for this also. And title, this is the title. So what is this? So you have image. I'll take the copy CSS selector. That's it. What happened? Jane,
Distance.
use test engine. That's it. That's enough. Okay, just opened or not, we can see. And also we have to add here, right? Okay, first run without that. Okay, so I'm going to remove this. Okay, this browser I'm going to give. Or else again, I don't want to go to that simple test case we want. So we don't want any complex. If you want to create a that, you try it out. Otherwise, that's okay. So now without so what I'm doing, without any unsecured things I'm running, what will happen is this. So see, Windows Defender Firewall has blocked some features of this app. Okay, anyway, I'll access. Let's see that. TestNG exception. Unrated. A4 class. Test context. Parameter types. I'll remove this. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
it's not moving at all. Now let's go and write that code. So let's write that code. What will happen is this. So your Chrome options, right? If wherever your Chrome options, so there only you need to set that. Opt dot set accept
Yes.
your search. And you have to give Boolean value. What is the Boolean value? True you have to give.
True.
So run this now. Cool.
Yes, sir.
So that's the advantage of that. That's right. Chrome options, Firefox options. You have a lot of Chrome's, the browser settings. So you have to explore them. Okay. You have to explore what are the methods are there. Go and explore them. So a lot of no options are there. So for example, I want to run incognito mode. Just simply opt dot
Add arguments -incognito.
hyphen incognito. That's it. So now even browser also doesn't open now. So your test case will be completed. The one thing is very faster. Oh, browser is opening. Not open. Incognito. Let's see. Let's go to Google and see.
It opened in incognito mode only.
For headless only
okay.
it won't. Yeah.
I thought, sorry, yeah, it opened.
Yeah, for
in,
headless only it won't.
Sir, can you disable that info bar using the add arguments?
where is info bar?
Chrome is being controlled by auto.
Where you are seeing?
When we run, sir,
When we run the test case, the test.
Let me keep this on the okay. Red dot sleep output. I need to understand that. So let's run in. That's a message for you. That's it, right? This one, you're saying this one, huh? Chrome is being.
yes, sir.
So it is clearly saying it is running by automation, not by you manually. If you run manually, if you open, you won't get this option. It's just for intimation for the user. Okay, so you want to disable that.
Yes,
How
sir.
to So you have info bars, right? So info bars
Disable.
hyphen, so disable is there, right? Info bars, we have already code here. Disable info bars. This is the one you can try it out.
Can we try headless also, Ramesh?
Yeah.
OPT.
I don't need this many. I'll just put a slip. No, it's not info bar.
There is another method, sir, to disable that info bars. It is not
Can-
working.
This one, can we try above that insecure sites?
OPT dot set.
Set binary.
No, sir, set binary. No.
Set binary.
Set experimental.
Experimental options.
Experimental options. Sir.
You have to give both the key and value. Okay. I think we have in our blog also this one. Otherwise, let's Google it. Here you have new headless mode at the official Chrome blog. Okay, let me Google it. So in Selenium. Even our blog also we have that. So again, I don't want to go. This all comes here only. Where is that? These guys are different.
Can you scroll down, sir?
Options.
Here, sir, exclude switches enabled automation.
Yeah, on this one, you can use this. These two we need, okay? Let's go and write there.
In second parameter, I think we have to give collections dot.
What is this collections data? This is the one parameter. Enable automation, why they're giving. Their parameter, I think. Yeah, this should work, disable info bars, but it didn't work for us, right? So we have written disable info bars. Yeah, that one only, but it didn't work. That's what you can see when you open a Chrome browser in the Chrome driver. This info bar containing the notification is enabled, embedded as follows. And browser snapshot without the argument. That is this one only, but we didn't work.
I'll tell the codes.
Disable info bars.
It is working for me.
Okay.
Hmm. Can you go to Eclipse? First parameter is same, sir, exclude switches. Second parameter, collections.
Collection methods you're using?
Is a dot singleton list. Parenthesis, inside parenthesis, enable automation.
That's it.
That's
So anyhow, this is not working. Let's comment out. Exclude switches and collections dot singleton list. Enable automation. Okay. Let's run this. Yeah, that's control now. Yeah, make a note of this, okay? So everyone, I'll ping you in the chat. Please include that in your, make a note that comment, okay? So disable the bars. Here is very clearly is there. Disable. I'll put this so that we can understand easily. Good. So other one. So how to run in headless mode, right?
opt dot add arguments hyphen headless equal to new.
Okay, add arguments only will work. So this one, I think they have disabled this, right? Yeah, they have disabled. So you have to use add arguments. Add arguments within double quotes, hyphen,
Headless equal to new.
headless equal to new. So just now we have seen already, right? Headless equal to new. Here in our Selenium websites, we have already that. The same thing, you can use this. So let's run this also. So the browser is not opened at all and completed. So it's very faster, okay? So when you run in headless mode, it's very fast. It won't be visible, but still it's going to be completed successfully. See, the test case is passed. So these are the some of the browser settings. You can do everything with the Chrome options, Firefox options, Edge options. So all those things you can do that. Any questions? This is for handling the insecure sites. And this one is running in Cognito. This is one for, this is all credit goes to Harshini. Previous one, whatever we are using, it is not working. And this one, you have to use exclude switches, collections class dot singleton list, and you are giving this enable automation. So basically it will exclude this, enable automation related these messages. And this one for running tests in
Headless mode.
So please make a note of all these things so that it will be easy for you guys. So otherwise I'll ping you guys. So here, if anything missing, just take it up. Okay, yeah. And let's move on to the last one before closing. So TestBase class. So WebdriverFactory is over. All the reusable methods and browser installation. That's what you need to answer. We have WebdriverFactory. Here we are initializing the browser and setting the Chrome options, Edge options, Firefox options. Okay. Then what is there in the TestBase? So basically a base class. It's a base class. And actually you're launching the browser here only. So you're using annotation. So at the rate before class, at the rate parameters, you're passing the browser. This browser you will pass from XML file, your XML file. So public void, common step. So optional, you can give Firefox or whatever it is. So string browser. So resource bundle dot get bundle config. Again, I'm giving here driver equal to, see that I'm not creating the, again, this get driver method, WebdriverFactory class object I'm not creating. So WebdriverFactory dot get instance method dot get driver and passing this browser instance, browser name. That is returning the driver variable. So this driver variable we declared here globally. So then driver dot get. So you're giving the application URL. See, application URL means this is the one you're getting the application URL. So our app is up. Can you check our app is up or not? So I saw it is up today. Yeah, it's up. Okay. So we can use this one. Yesterday, I'm not sure why it went down, but it's up. So that this value app URL I'm reading here. So see that driver dot get rb dot get string, so app URL. The resource bundle object dot get string app URL. So you are getting. So this will launch your browser plus your URL will open. Then in the after class, we're closing the browser. See WebdriverFactory dot get instance dot feed driver. Feed driver doesn't return anything, but here get driver is returning a driver instance. That's all. This is a test base class, not more than that. And all the page classes I'm just initializing here. So just declaring page class objects, I'm just declaring here. I'm going to reuse them. This only the object reference, I'm going to use them in the test cases. So whichever the page classes we are creating, all the page classes we are declaring here with the object reference. So we made a public also. So that this page you can use anywhere. Every time you don't need to declare them also. That's how you can do here this test base class. So that's all about first component. All this is the browser initialization, application launching, browser settings. That kind of settings we are doing in the driver factory class. That's the first component. So next class we'll discuss all the